Happy Thanksgiving. This is a great time. Hopefully everyone is remembering those people that helped them in the past, that are currently helping them now, and that will continue helping each other out of some sort of drive that we can't really name. But it's there, and let's give thanks for it. So, this is an extension of my memoir called, this is going to be called Doubt Days. The original piece was called In Patience, and the multimedia memoir in its total is a video, In Patience, and In Doubt. Doubt Days. So yeah, Doubt Days. This is Doubt Days. Technomancers unite and rise with me. Not to sound too Borgish, but seriously, technology helped me fly again. It was clipped, actually torn off in a storm. I fell, half my face smashed in from the impact. I wasn't too high to heal from the fall. I healed, but like a chopped down tree, all that was left of my wing was the stump. I still had the other one, albeit pretty fucked up. I know, my language is harsh and articulate, though. Thanks to the fall and not being able to fly as much, I learned a lot of things. For one, people want to help. For two, I had to let them. I know a lot of things. One is that the sciences of technology are ideas turned into reality through thought, data, and sweat. Brow sweat and back sweat, because we stand on those of giants, standing on others, standing on more, standing on the ground. Science has symptoms. One is technology. Technology has symptoms. One is global communication. That has symptoms, and on. But the source is scarce, as we all quickly link each other to the last thing that gratified us. Do you know they figured out how to turn back the cellular age of parts that exist in humans? Science, man. Pretty wild. Science is also what gave me my wing back, albeit made of molecules and methods versus molecules and nature. We manipulate things, and there are symptoms. Who can we blame at this point? Be it the billionaires, because one with that much money cannot have a conscience? Be it the coal miners fueling the fire-warming parts of our ecosystem? Or is it us, in front of the dim glare of our screens, wasting time like we waste food? Wrap it in plastic and throw it in the dump, because it's all going to the same place. Heck in a handbasket. Before they build my wing back up, they had to plan how to do it. Prototypes were built, presented, and funded by the belief, love, and digits of others. The tone of the day is doubt. I don't know if he knows. I doubt myself even. Doubt it or not, that is the zeitgeist. I won't get into it too much, but one doubt is how it's almost a 50-50 split of voting wildly different in different ideologies. Each side is doubting in what the other believes, and doubting that they will come to understanding. That is kind of like my broke-off wing. Heroes arise in all of us, and thanks to normal people with illness and faults, I am able to fly. I know I keep harping on, but in my mind soars ideas doing twirls and loops as I pace down the thoughts and words. Words made from digits, representing circuits switching so fast it's like lightning. A technomancer's playground. I've been playing with tech since Half-Life, before the gravity gun, set up on LAN system so my dad, brother, and others could play. The family played from different rooms of the same house, and we had headsets on allowing us to talk, but just us. We would open our servers to let others in so that we could team up against them. My favorite move was when we turned off the gravity and watched the player float up above the barricade they was hiding behind. Pow, pow, pow. Laughs and Wi-Fis were exchanged, retorts were sent over message, and those were laughed off too. The gravity of it all was light. Our safe playground inside, yet virtual rooms we explored. In turn, our minds were spent doing newish things through the experience of the result of one of the technology sciences, video games. If life was a game, I wouldn't play it. This is because, as a person raised playing games, I know that once the game is done, you want to restart. You'll do this until you're tired and until the next game comes out. You might play that new game for some time, but interests shift, and you pick up another. And maybe you buy a completely different console. You try the games on there, but by that time, it's been years since you have played Half-Life. You stop playing games as your focus shifts to different subjects. Hopefully you read a little and dance some, maybe even make a friend or two. How can we delineate a linear life? Some argue that we get our violence from the games, as if learning stops in between gaming sessions. We did learn something from games. That is, they are a symptom of tech, of science. Faith. What of it? Did God ask Noah to build an ark, and was he considered crazy for it? Fuck yeah, he was. But when the shitstorm of a storm hit and flooded pretty much the whole world, Noah chilled floating on that there ark. Did God command us to build tech through science, through faith? I don't know, but it is Thanksgiving, and in the spirit we thank those that helped us grow. Those imperfect people with illness and faults. They helped shape us. Who is to blame at this point? Before technology, people of great faith came to me and acknowledged my brokenness. You could really tell after a while. You couldn't really tell after a while. Besides a couple of scars and the missing wing, most just saw me blend in. I never turned my back on those that didn't know that I only had one wing full of feathers to remind me that I can't fly. Spiraling through life, I ran into friends and strangers, and I'll be damned if I didn't learn something from each one. I am smart. Twisty words all crooked and cockeyed, coming out every which way. Parse your meaning together like the algorithms learning how to serve you your internet. We open our eyes to feed. Doubt days. We're in the doubt days. But no doubt, I'm giving thanks to everyone, especially those who need it. Thank you that aren't getting the thanks they need. Thank you.